The Netherlands, you can get by with just English. That is true. Anyways, but still, I always advise people it's really important that you at least make an effort to really learn the language and get as fluent as you can with the language. I'm having consultation today, right? And I've experienced this multiple times, but I just feel like making this video today. Having consultations now, of course, I see Dutch patients, I see English patients, I see patients from all over the world who live here now. And you can tell. I can feel, and when patients walk in, from the way they walk in without even saying anything, you can feel from the way they gesticulate and the way they move, the confidence level is low. And then when you start speaking with them and you can tell they're not really fluent in the language, you can just, guys, there's something about learning a language of a country, which even if you don't use the language that much, just gives you an extra level of confidence in walking around the country. Like in the Netherlands, you don't necessarily need, if you speak English, you're fine. Like you would get around. Like same thing with Sweden, you're fine. But I feel like there's a certain level of confidence, an extra level of confidence that comes when you speak the language. I mean, you can have the confidence without speaking the language, that's true. But I feel like there's this I've not heard it being articulated a lot, but it's something I can perceive from the work I do. I perceive it. I know from my personal experience how I walked before I felt like I was fluent in Dutch and I could just, strike a random conversation out of nowhere with someone on the street. So if someone interrupts me, I can easily just respond without having to think about what I'm saying. I know how I felt before that, and I know how I felt after that. There's a difference. There's a difference. I'm gonna keep trying to articulate this until I can actually maybe attach a theory to it or like make it make sense. But there's just something to your confidence in walking the country, even if you don't plan on staying here, just the confidence of navigating life in a new country that is exponentially increased when you can speak the language of that country. I don't know when to share that today, but just put in the effort to learn the language. Until I can articulate this properly, I'll keep reiterating this and keep reminding people that it is important. It's important to at least put in the effort to learn the language of the country you're living in.